waving. This morning I've even got the old snood thing on, 1st of March, and today YouTubers will be seeing the return of the Uckham lads. But just before we start today, there is something really important that I need to show everybody. Really important. We at Uckham Lane have something so precious that nobody else has got, but we have got it. Colin's even ordered more of it, but we have something. It is actually like gold dust, and if you come now, you're able to buy them. Ready? Oh yes, some juicy tomatoes. For the first time in ages, I have actually got to do a job that's not on the nursery. Hang on, I'm just pulling out into the lane. And this job, my brother will agree when he watches this, it wouldn't mean a great deal to sort of a lot of people, because they've never lived down this lane their entire life. But me and Luke have lived at Uckham Lane our entire life. So we grew up with the farm being owned by the Woodhams and the Blocks, and Dad's mate Mark, best mate Mark Woodham, and his son Robert, or before them Mark's dad Lawrence. I mean, I'm going back when I was a real youngster. You know, my dad used to help them, and the cowman Bob, who lives in the white cottage I've just driven past. Dad used to help them sort of do things on the farm, and obviously, as me and Luke were sort of growing up, the farm has changed hands so many times around the farm that surrounds our nursery. But it was always a massive thing for me and Luke, and always has been a massive thing, as silly as it sounds, to drive one of our tractors around the farm. But today I have got to go and collect some wood off of the farm that a chap cut down and asked me to go and collect. So you are joining me on what I class an absolute privilege to be able to drive on the farm. So this is where I'm going. I'm going down here. Now, I've been talking with Colin because, like most farms, I think all the fields have names. I don't know if you remember the memorial video of my dad, but the tree that we went to is the left-hand one of those oak trees. That was back in the summer. Obviously, we're now in March. I still call it the winter, even though they say it's the spring. But it is quite. This is weird for me. This is weird. This is very weird. I never get to drive a tractor around here, but I am today. Me and Colin was talking. I said I think that field down there is called the lime pit. Colin's not so sure whether it's the sugar basin, but I think it's the lime pit. And I believe the field that the tree is in, which is this one, which is, I'll show you in a minute, it is next to the camps, our caravan site. I believe it's called the 10 acres. But anyway, when I was a little boy, me and Luke were little boys, here, we used to, one year we collected potatoes off of this field, or not off this field, the cherry gardens, which is one next to it. And this bit here used to be such a scary thing for me and Luke when we used to sit on the back, because it was really muddy, and down there, that is a tremendous ditch down in there. You don't think it, but that could be a couple of meters deep. It could even be a bit more than that. And we always used to get scared because we always used to think that Dad was going to slip with the tractor and trailer down in that ditch. But he never did, obviously. But the tree is out over there that I've got to pick up. But yeah, so this is a weird experience for me. Here, the other side of the hedge is land that we own. The other side of that hedge, you can probably see some caravans around there now. This is so bizarre for me to drive a tractor up this field. It just feels weird. It really does feel weird. But I've just got this huge smile on my face because it sounds pathetic, but I'm at work and look at my view, driving a tractor. Everyone's probably watching this thinking, what a loser. And you're right, I am a loser, but I'm a happy loser. So this is the job. This is the job I've got. Picking this wood up here. I may have trouble with those two lumps, but if I get close enough, I'll probably be alright. So let's get loaded. There's two trips here. I'll get this lot on, but I won't get them bits on as well. So I've loaded the first load. I've not filled it right up, but I can take that lot and come back for that. I'll probably bring my saw back, because I don't think I'm getting them bits on, but I will try. But I don't know if you noticed, I'm picking up all the little bits. You know, I'll chuck them on our bonfire, the small bits, but the farmer said, you know, can I come and clear this wood? Which I can, which is fine. And my opinion is, when they come out here to cultivate it, they don't want little bits of twigs and that. left about that could bugger the machines up. So, you know, they've been good to me, so I think make their life easier. And if everybody makes everyone's life easier, what a world we'd live in, eh? They're always here. Look who's on the job now. So we're going to get double footage because Luke is actually filming his day in the life. So there's going to be a bit of footage crossover, but you know, 2 for the price of 1, that's what I reckon. Anyway, you haven't got your flashing lights on.
Oh, yeah, we don't worry about that.
Well, we do, because it makes us look the part. That's better.
Even though the green one's supposed to be about the seatbelt.
Yeah, but people just think, oh, look at those going along the road. They look hard. So I've had to recruit.
Who's been driving around on a bloody car?
That's me. So I've had to recruit Luke in because I might need him to lift the crane whilst I saw the wood, because I'm pretty sure we'll have to saw it. We will, for filming purposes, attempt to lift it without sawing, because people want to see that sort of action. But
Burly man.
there's no chance of me asking Colin, because
He's got to get him put his dinner on.
he's got to get his spuds on 4 o'clock. So we've made it back just in time, because out across there, I'm not sure whether this does zoom, but there's a John Deere out there, the farmer out there cultivating, so he will more likely be cultivating this field tomorrow. I know they sprayed it because I see the sprayer go down the lane, so hopefully we can get this loaded for them out of the way so they can get the crops in. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it won't lift it. I'm pretty sure it won't. But you got to give these things a go, ain't you? Luke's already chucking me out and chainsaw out, so he's already anticipating defeat. But wouldn't you be amazed if it did lift that though? And raw footage of it as well. You might see him filming because he is still filming a day in the life, but said it's in the tractor. Don't know what he's saying. If Dad was here now, he'd be going, no, cut it, fat, cut it, he'd be saying. I'll be saying, Dad, don't worry, we have the power. 9 times out of 10 he was right, but we'll see. You never know, it might be where it's been down a long time, lost a lot of moisture. You just don't know. I mean, I do know, I'm pretty sure that they've lifted it, but here we go. We're going to see something now. I don't even think the grab's big enough. What are you thinking? Should I cut it?
We're probably going to get that bit.
Huh?
We're going to get that bit. Baby.
Heavy.
Oh, she's heavy, as heavy as my wallet.
So what you're saying is it's not going to lift it?
No. Another bit of tack we bought.
Big saw. Froggy! Huh? That's Uncle Ann. Yeah, it's Uncle Ann.
No, there's no doggies here. Bear and Lola ain't out here. What? Oh. No, there's no one else here, Sprout. Bye bye, Peepy Farty. Oh, baby! Hello, Ween! Hello, Pilly! Hello, Gil.
Is that alright there?
Yeah!
Seaweed back onto the thing. So what a job that was. That was, you know, as I said in them videos, quite a privilege to be able to do a little job on the farm. But now we're back and we're back at it. Well, that beech, we have already been splitting it up, already been selling it because it's been down for a little while. I burnt some indoors. I can tell you that is up there with one of the best burning woods you can get. I still rate hornbeam as the #1, but that beech, very close to it. Burnt slow and burnt hot, but I will tell you, if someone offered me a lorry load of it that had to go through that splitter, I said to Colin, I wouldn't take it. It is horrendous stuff to split. Absolutely horrendous. Look, oh, look, there's a bit on here actually. I think it's to do with the grain of it. It's just, it flakes off. You know, you don't often get a decent split on it. It just breaks off into small chunks. You know, not all of it. Some of it you get lemps of, but it's honestly, it was awful stuff to split. So it's one of them. I'd have it if I had a lot of time, but I don't have a lot of time, and I have even less time now because yesterday, I don't even know what date today is. Yesterday it was Wednesday, and I was as sick as a parrot. I don't know what, some 24-hour bug. Me and Amelia were up all night. Billy had it the night before. Was up all night, coming out both ends. And yesterday I just slept most of the day. Terrible. Couldn't eat, couldn't drink, couldn't do anything, but managed to slice a toast, managed to sort of force myself to have a little bit sort of towards the end of the day, and picked myself up. And today I come out, I'm not 100%, but I'm well enough to be out here to soldier on through, because yet again we've got extremely busy. Well, we haven't never not been extremely busy, but we're back to being manic again. So I'm just going to cut that wood up, bag it up. Colin's got a bit of a busy morning, so I'm on my own, but there you go. So ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what else there is to say. We're back to wet weather, but we are in March. The evenings are getting lighter, the mornings are getting lighter. We are on the right path to a warmer climate. So there's only one thing left to say. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, the only way is up. The only way is up. See you all soon.